I'm delighted that she's accepted to come in and deliver this guest lecture. It's a lecture that's very different from the guest lecturer we had yesterday. The title is on enhancing value and adding value through values, which I think Professor Pai is a great example of herself. So thank you, ma'am, for joining us.
It feels absolutely amazing and awesome to be here, thanks to Aditya. I mean, when you see your students doing such amazing work, it sort of gives you satisfaction that somewhere something's good and something's right with education. However, as I was sharing with Professor Young, I am almost to a fault passionate about values. And I say almost to a fault because I think in this day and age where, we are always coping with the chaos in the world and shortcuts and, short-term goals being more important, I feel that we get a little confused. We're all good inside. Our core is always good. It's just that it gets clouded with different kinds of needs and, we become slaves to our families or our jobs or whatever, and somewhere we drift away from our core, inner, innate, value-based selves. So I'm going to take you through my learnings and my experiences over the last 60 years, just to tell you it pays to be good. Being good is good for business. That's my mantra, and that's what I teach students and corporates alike. If you see, I've taken the icon of an apple, and you might wonder why is there an apple in my presentation. The apple has been used world over for many symbolisms. If you see, right from the beginning of time, the tree of knowledge had the apple, and of course in the Garden of Eden, if man was really strong in his values, he wouldn't have slipped and made the mistake and bitten off that apple, and the world would have been very different maybe, or it wouldn't have been there. But so we have that symbolism of apples. Apples are also considered very good for health. We say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Apples are also used to denote something we cherish. When we say, oh, you're the apple of my eye, we're trying to show love, something we cherish, something we want. So I just thought apple was a good symbol to take me through this presentation, and you'll see why it's more applicable to values and ethics as we go along. You've been through 2.5 days of brainstorming in marketing, in finance, maybe leadership, team building, all the possible functional areas of management that you would need to know about once you go back to your organizations. So what is the end of an executive education program like this, or even your regular education? The end, is it the corner office? Is it the designation on your card, or the nameplate on your door, or the new Mercedes in your garage, or the new house you're planning to buy? What is the end? And that's something I'd like you to think about. That what is the end to this means of education, learning, whatever you wish to call it. And sometimes, if you'd like to share, please, let's keep it interactive. Do you think that the end, once you achieve it, let's say I'm a person who's starting off my life, youngster, 25, 30, I want to get that house before I get married and settle down. Once I get that house, is that going to end my problems? No. Because then I want a bigger house, I want a car, I want a better job, I want more salary. So this satisfaction and happiness that comes from achieving one goal, one materialistic goal, is very important. I'm not for a moment taking away from that. But that will give me happiness and that aha moment till I reach the next need. One of the things that works for me, and I think it works universally if we put our minds to it, is discovering the value of the work you do. What is it that you do? And I'm sorry I didn't start with a round of introductions, but I thought you might have done that for a couple of sessions already. But if you'd like to share here randomly, what is your contribution to the organization? So that way I get to know what kind of work you do. would you like to say?
My contribution to the organization is ensuring that people are statutory deadlines.
And you work with?
I work with Alan.
Alan FS. Okay, awesome. So his contribution to the organization is saying that they meet the deadlines for all the compliances and rights.
I teach in a college. I am associated with Pai College for women, and my contribution is to make these girls independent, to
Awesome.
make them think, and to ensure that they take informed decisions in life. So it's not just about the UG level. We operate with them even after that. We are in touch, and we see to it that they're happy in life.
Awesome. Now, do you see the difference? I mean, I don't mean to put up or put down any job, but one particular job is about, and I'm sure other teachers are here as well, I see quite a few teachers. When you're teaching, very often you're just there to deliver the curriculum. But what I hear her saying is she's going beyond the curriculum and trying to make them better human beings. And I have personal experience with Sophia College. We used to teach, when I was at HR, we used to teach underprivileged children after college hours from the slums. And this became a huge project, and right now it's spread to about 8 or 10 municipal schools through Rotary clubs. And that program, the first graduating batch, had 3 girls, 3 sisters from rural India, and Phil, that's another cultural thing here. We have large families, and all 3 children were in the same class. Now, how do they do that? Because when the parents have one child, they're very happy looking after that child. When the second child comes up, the first one gets shipped to the village to live with his grandparents or her grandparents. And then this happens till they have the whole family, and the whole family to be read in Indian culture as till they had a son. So they had 3 girls and a son. And the 3 girls were called back, and then they studied here, and all 3 were in class 10 together. And when they graduated with flying colors, and our job was to teach them IT and soft skills and conversational English. So when they passed out, in those days they said, we want to become teachers. One said, I want to become an oncologist, and stuff like that. So it put a huge responsibility on our shoulders to say, where can we place them? In which college can we place them? Where they will get taken care of for the curriculum and get support for the cultural part.